What's up, YouTube and vapors out there? It's me, John from JJVAPERs, and today for you guys, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my pros and cons and my experience on this device right here. And the device we're going to be talking about today is the XCUBE Ultra from Smok. Let's get to it. Alright guys, here it is, the XCUBE Ultra from Smok. Let's talk about it a little bit before we go to the pros and cons. The XCUBE Ultra is a 220 watt device, dual 18650s, batteries are not included. Has that fancy LED light. Fires automatically, instantly. And yeah, does all your TCRs, not bad. And if you guys can see right there, it says OTA, over the air upgrades. That's what it stands for. Bluetooth for your device and all that good stuff. Alright, let's get to the pros and cons. We'll start with the cons first because I think it's better we start with the bad stuff first. Cons, the weight. This device is really heavy for a dual 18650. It's actually heavy to the point that when I put it to my pocket, my jeans or my shorts or whatever I'm wearing starts to sag a little bit, and I'm not a big fan of that. And yeah, that's right there already tells me it's too heavy. So that's gotta be a con. Con number two, it has to be the OTA manual. Not the OTA on the device, the manual from Smok when you buy the device. You know, the little instruction booklet they give you. Yeah, the manual needs to be more updated. And probably the third and final con, it's probably the most important con out of all, especially for me, I'm going to count this as the most important con, is that on TCR mode, temperature control mode, you cannot set your wattage on when you want to vape. You have to use that Smok feature, which is the soft, normal, medium, hard thing they got going on there. So yeah, that's a little, yeah, sucks. So let's go to the pros now. Pros. The side and LED light, I mean, I'm a big fan of that. Big fan of it. It's very comfortable in the hands. Doesn't feel cheap at all. Yeah. Pro number two, battery life. Battery life. For this device actually has a vibrating function. That's another new thing they added on the Ultra. With the vibrating function and the LED light always on for me, vaping from about 50 to 80 watts, 50 to 100 watts, I think it's about 80 watts, I could get through probably 6 to 8 hours a day with this device, and I think that's really spot on good for a dual 18650. And another pro has to be the power. For a dual 18650, giving you that extra 20 watts, 220, usually they're only about 200. I mean, 200 is well enough for me, but I mean, they give you a little extra boost. I'm not sure if it's a true 220 watts, but who knows. I mean, I have some other high wattage devices, and it seems like this one keeps up with them. And probably the final and the most important pro for me, in my opinion, is the OTA function. You know, I'm a type of guy who doesn't like downloading things off his computer and then plugging in his device into his computer to just do a damn upgrade. I like the fact that you could actually upgrade this through your cell phone. Really cool. And yeah, that's about it with the pros and cons. Now let's go to the experience. The experience part is actually, I'm going to tell you guys my little bump on the road. It actually has to go with the con that I told you guys about the OTA manual. It's pretty self-explanatory, you know, turn on your Bluetooth on your device and then download the app from your mobile device, and then you find your device through your phone and then you link it. But the problem is, when I tried linking it, they actually asked for a passcode for your device, and I was like, what the hell? I never set a passcode for this. And apparently, I guess all the devices have a default passcode, but Smok's manual, which I told you guys about the con, did not tell you what the default code is. You know, maybe it did and I just didn't see it, I don't know. But I saw this one guy, I had to go online, it took me about a day and a half to find a forum about this guy who had the same problem slash issue as I was having. And he found out that 90% of the products out there is a default code of 6 zeros. So I tried it, it worked, and ever since then, once you're able to get into the app, and once you're able to pair your phone with your device, you can actually set your own passcode, which is pretty cool. But I mean, they should have asked that before, but that's just my opinion. Besides that little bump on the road, everything has been great with this device. It's not my go-to vape when I'm on the go, because like I told you, the device is really heavy. But it is my go-to vape when I'm at home and I'm dripping, because I don't like dripping when I'm on the go either, because dripping while walking around is just a pain in the ass. I prefer using a tank when I'm walking around and whatever. So this device is actually my go-to device at home when I'm dripping. All right. Well, yeah, guys, that's about it. That's my pros and cons, my experience. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you dislike this video, then do whatever you like. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. And if you're new, or if you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, because I have a lot of reviews coming up, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Until next time, guys, keep on vaping.